Hello everybody, this is Refresh and I'm here to start a new premiere draft for Wilds of Eldraine. Just trying to get what games I can in before this ends and we go to the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Pay our 1500 gems and get right into it. I'll draft and I'll play until I can finish one of my quests as usual. Hopefully we'll draft into one of the quests. I think I have one reset, so I'll do that if I need to. Hopefully there are still people playing. I had to wake up early yesterday after last night, which means that I definitely didn't sleep much. I slept 3 hours? I think I slept just 3 hours. So, but you know, I've only been running on 4 hours of sleep a day, anyways. So, I mean, it's not really that different, I suppose. Just one more player, and then we'll get right into it. I hope. The days are long, and this is like the one little bit of quiet, peaceful entertainment that I get to have, so I suppose I should enjoy this, right? Just waiting for the last player. I guess people are moving on from Wilds of Eldraine. I guess a lot of people might be playing the alchemy format. I don't know. I'm not interested in playing with a set that doesn't have real cards, so that's why I don't play it. I don't think there's anything wrong with people who enjoy it, but yeah, it's just not for me. All right, here we go. Restless Cottage. This is interesting because it's a land that's also a creature, and you don't need much else to make this good. The Spellscorn Coven is pretty good too. I think that is on the list. I don't think any of these are worth taking first. Shadow Oath, not so much. Yeah, I think Restless Cottage is fine as a first pick. It also lets me splash green or black. Glass Casket's not bad as a removal spell. Maybe splashing green or black as before. I don't really care for Ariad's Whisper. Belling Bruiser is not one that I'll take first. I wouldn't want to take Flick a Coin first. The rare is missing, so that doesn't tell me much. So yeah, I think that this is a alright first pick here. Removal, Restless Cottage. I'm not interested in the black or green cards early on, so it's the way to go here. Polluted, what is this? Polluted Bonds. Whenever land enters the battlefield, that player... that's kind of a sideboard card against a deck that I don't have. Food Fight is not what I'm interested in. Dutiful Griffin, not so much. Conceited Witch, I guess. Green. Embereth Veteran, maybe I'm just playing, maybe I'll disregard the rest of this cottage and play like a red-white aggro deck. This is definitely better than the Conceited Witch, and I guess Dutiful Griffin is in the talks, but I don't think it's as good as this, so I can just pitch that and maybe play like a red-white aggro deck. Raid Bombardment, I think I need a bunch of little guys for that to be good. Let's see, Stinglet Assassin's alright. Unassuming Sage in color at least. It does potentially draw 2, and that is something that this deck is trying to do. But maybe take that as a 2-drop. This is a little slow for an aggro deck. And Witch's Mark is not amazing for an aggro deck. I don't really care for these early. So yeah, it's Raid Bombardment or Unassuming Sage. We'll take a Sage for now. And then we are not on any of our colors here. Flick a Coin, I guess, for a kind of removal. I can take one of the blue cards. There is a lot of blue being passed, but I don't know. Johann's Stopgap is probably the best. Slumbering Keep Guard. It's not really what I want early. So Flick a Coin is probably the way to go. I think the Sweet Tooth Witch is interesting too. Does play well with the Restless Cottage. Maybe that's what I'll take here and see if I can maybe go like a white-black Restless Cottage food sort of thing. I don't know. We'll see. Vampiric Rites. I mean, that does go with this. I can take that and then do some sacking. I could do a Grabby Giant as well. I think that's interesting. Beanstalk Worm's not bad, but yeah, being able to sack my creatures does make some sense here. Otherwise, I'm taking Grabby Giant. I think the power level of potential power level of this is better. Twisted Fealty goes with this. Okay, maybe I'm gonna pitch white because these two aren't amazing. Twisted Fealty, Vampiric Rites. That's not bad here. Yeah, and then just splashing green if I want to. Another witch. I can take the Outrider. Nah, the witch is fine. Food, drain. Okay, I think this is the way that we're going. Shadow those is alright. Removal. I think the Minecart Daredevil. Let's see. I don't want this. Minecart Daredevil. Shadow the Oath. Rat Out. Or Minecart Daredevil. These are all interesting choices here. Maybe Rat Out might actually be better if I'm leaning towards this route here. Daredevil's alright though. It's a decent 2-for-1. Shatter is expensive. I think I want to be aggressive and low to the ground, right? So Rat Out's a little better. I don't know 100% about whether that's the right pick or not, but this can do some work, right? There's a decent number of X1s. And then I can stack stuff to the Vampiric Rites. I'm not playing any of these, I don't think. I'll take the white card and not play it, I guess. Or do I take the Leaping Ambush and not play it? Maybe I'll take this and not play it. I could end up playing that too, so we'll see. Like I can splash it with Restless Cottage, or maybe I'll end up green instead of black or red. We'll find out. Rowan's Grim Search or Sugar Rush. I guess Sugar Rush is okay here. It's fast, it deals some damage, it replaces itself. Grim Search wouldn't be bad here, but I'm also, I don't know, maybe not that interested in something that is a little bit on the slower side. I don't really care about any of these. We'll take a Toadstool Mire in case I end up going green again. I'm not playing either of the... Oh, I guess I could play Kindled Heroism. Kindled Nature's out. Witch's Vanity or Sir Ginger. Oh, Sir Ginger's interesting. A 3/1 for 2. Has trample. Don't care about the Planeswalker part. Artifact put into a graveyard. That happens with food. So it's Sir Ginger or Belligerent of the Ball or Witch's Vanity. I think all of those and cut in. These are all decent picks here for this deck. I'm going to take the rare. But, you know, I think that there's an argument for any one of these being the pick here. But I'm going to start with the rare. It's fast. It's low to the ground. A Devouring Sugar Moth fits in the deck just fine. Yeah. Brute wouldn't be bad here either. But yeah, this Devouring Sugar Moth is a beast. I don't think Oppression is what this deck wants. Torch the Tower is quite good. I think that probably beats all of these. Well, Ginger Boot, yeah. I mean, I'm passing stuff that I want, like Ginger Boot. The Witch wouldn't be too bad. I already have enough Witches. Not Dead Again wouldn't be bad, but yeah, I think Torch the Tower is an easy pick here. Taking my Nightmares is good removal. Probably beats out Belling Bruiser, Monstrosity, Grand Ball Guest, though any of these would be fine. Twisted Fealty even would be fine to take, but I don't think we pass on this. So we're trying to be low to the ground and just murder my opponents as fast as possible. Get some value off of, you know, Twisted Fealties and all that stuff. Callous Sellsword fits, and so does Twisted Fealty. I think these are both interesting picks for this deck. This is a 2-for-1, which is interesting. And Twisted Fealty, I think we'd start with a Fealty and then maybe take the Sellswords as they come back around. They're a little less exciting for my opponents, I think. So Fealty starts the way. Then if I get in the back, that's fine. Pack for seconds? No. Fell Horseman, I guess, is the only other card in this pack that works with what I'm doing. I don't love this card, but I guess it's a body. I'm hoping not to play it. Baronati is okay. Crystal Grotto is interesting to splash, potentially splash, but yeah, let's take the Grotto. And then Knight of the Sweet's Revenge. This has potential. I'm passing the Spear Guard or the Daredevil. Maybe the Spear Guard fits a little bit better. It's a little bit more aggressive. I didn't think the Daredevil wouldn't be bad either, but we just want to get in and start smashing, right? So this is where cards like Sugar Rush actually matter, but I think Edgewall Pack, the split bodies here, and the Menace makes this probably good enough here. I definitely don't want any more 4s though, so we're done. I'm probably not playing this Fell Horseman. It's a little slow. Right? What's this? What's the second ability on this? Nothing. Catapult, not playing it. Just take the uncommon and not play that then. When it dies, put it on the bottom of the library. Yeah, I mean, that's not really that meaningful, I guess. Oppression, I'm not playing the Werefox. I guess I can play it Not Dead after all. It's fine, it gets the thing back. It's still better than Oppression for what my deck is. Kindled Heroism, I'm not going to play that, but I'll take it. I don't think I want more than one of these, and even one of these is a bit of a... oh, this is kind of removal, I'll take that. And then, you know, these are things that I can sack to bargain, so that's not bad either. Neva, Stockbite, Nightmares, I don't want. I could splash Welcome to Sweet Tooth off the Restless Carnage and Crystal Gato. Otherwise, I'm taking Catapult. No. I guess Gingerbrute, it actually fits into what I'm trying to do here, too. Just get aggressive, attack. I could sack this as food, if needed, for the Sweet Tooth Witches. What am I... passing here? I guess Welcome to Sweet Tooth is the only thing that I'm passing that matters here, but I think the Brute is fine. And then Agatha's Champion might be worth splashing for. Probably worth splashing for, actually. On 5, I can bargain it. I can hit a thing. The other choice is the Grand Ball Guest, which isn't terrible. I mean, it is a 2-drop. It does help me close out the game, but I think this at the top is okay. And then I've got another Embereth Veteran. I'm passing Grand Ball Guest and Bellowing Bruiser and Cut In. I think all of these are good, as well as the Vermin and Sugar Rush. But yeah, slow and low is the tempo. I'm passing Talion. Is that worth passing? Maybe I try to play Talion as well. Talion is really good. I think that's a bomb worth trying to take and make work, right? Here, another Brute. Yeah. Got another Brute. So we are like 1-drop city. We're trying to be as aggressive as possible. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but, you know, again, even the Brutes, I can sacrifice the Sweet Tooth, which once they're unable to get through, right? And then if I can, like, Sugar Rush them to do some extra damage, maybe there's a way to get here. Fairy Dream Thief is good. It's nice, fast, aggressive. That's what this deck is trying to do. I would probably take another Witch if we got one. I need more 2-drops, though. I definitely need to keep an eye out for that. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, this is not good with this because this only lasts until the end of turn. But this is fine. I think we try to splash these two, which means that I need a little bit more fixing. Maybe a Scarecrow on 2. If I can get one. Baronati's a 2. I think I take that now, just because I do need 2s, and that is a body that can swing on 2. And block. It's one of the few things that could block. I don't have any other fairies except for Talion, but it's probably worth... yeah, it's probably worth it. Ooh, we can take another Fairy Dream Thief or a Vampiric Rite. So this is interesting. I think the Dream Thief is the correct path here. But I wish I could take the Vampiric Rites. But I think, yeah, that's nice and aggressive. That's kind of what my deck is doing. We're just trying to take my opponent out before they can do anything. I'm going to take the Welcome to Sweet Tooth now. I might be able to make this work. It's certainly better than Horseman or these two, so... the Vermin is a 3. It does what I want, so that's not bad. My creatures die, it does stuff too. This can also sack the Brutes. Grow the Sir Ginger. We'll take a Sugar Rush. Actually, this is not bad in terms of a way to finish the game here. So I don't think this is a bad deck. I think maybe cutting the green might not be the worst idea here, though. I think Talion is probably worth playing. I'm not gonna play any of these, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna play any of these. But we'll see. We'll see. This is probably still strong enough to play, no matter what, right? Splash that. See if I can get an Evolving Wilds or something. Sugar Rush works. Sugar Rush works. Again, aggressive deck. This kind of stuff works well for a deck that's aggressive. I need more 2-drops, though. Area's Whisper I don't want. It's not the worst. I mean, it could make the deck. But it's a 4-drop. I'm well full on cards like that. So, alright. Let's see if I can be as aggressive as possible here, right? So Talion, the Kindly Lord, impacts my mana and I don't have any fixing. I like it. I'm relying on the Crystal Grotto to cast it. That's probably not good enough. We'll cut it. That fixes my mana a bit. I could probably cut the 2 green cards and the Restless Cottage. We have a good amount of food, though, so Sweet Tooth is not bad here. I would need to draw one of the green cards to make it work, though. That's interesting. I need to cut 5 more cards and a land. Let's see, Dream Thief, not dead after all. Rat out. This is fine. These are fine. Spear Guard's fine. Could probably cut Kindled Heroism. It's fine. I do have some number of fairies here. Not a lot, but a few. 3, yeah. It's just the body. I need things to attack with. That's what the Baronati does, and sometimes if I just flood, at least I have that as a way out. Sugar Rush might be okay in this deck. Like this replaces itself and lets me trade up, which has the food. Draw a card. I have things that I can bargain. Let's see. The food. Vermin. Fealty. Steals a guy. Lets me hit. Harriet's Whisper. Yeah, I probably cut this too. I mean, it is a way for me to really just run my opponent out of options and then hit a little harder. But I think the Edgewell pack is probably better. I need to slim down my top end here. And maybe I just cut the green to simplify here. In which case the cottage is no good. Now, I'm okay with creatures still. So this is kind of like where I'm at with the deck. I just need to make one more cut. And then I can get there. Let's see, what is the least impactful? We're going to try to cast the white part of this with Crystal Grotto, I guess, is what we're trying to do here. I don't think I want to put in a white mana just for that. Though I could put in a white mana for, like, do I play Talion instead? No, right? That still messes up my mana a lot. But Talion is probably strong enough to be worth it, I guess. Sir Armont is the other possibility. Like, all the rolls that I'm attaching does make... But I think this is better here. Taking Talion, Crystal Grotto, Talions... Cut a land. How are we doing here? More black than red. So I can cut a red land. So cut 2 cards and then a land. Maybe 1 Sugar Rush. Do I cut Talion, maybe? Is that what I'm supposed to do here? Like, the veterans go well with the brutes. This lets me get in at the end. I've seen this do enough work that it's worthwhile. Sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token. So it has to be specifically the things that you can bargain, right? Which isn't a lot. Well, I guess I have foods. I have these. I have rats. I can sacrifice that. I can sacrifice the rolls that I get. Yeah. Okay, I think I cut one of these 1-drops. Of them, maybe the Spear Guard's the weakest. Maybe Rat Out. Get the 1/1. Or do I cut Talion? Yeah, maybe I cut Talion and just try to be as low to the ground and focused as possible. This will just be for the Devouring Sugar Maw. Okay, we're gonna try this particular deck. We'll see if it gets anywhere. It's just a black-red deck. I cut Talion. I can't believe I did that. No, yes. So refresh this. Attack with 30 creatures. I'm probably gonna do that with this deck. I don't know how long. This is a really fragile plan. It's very aggressive, very, very low to the ground. And just drawing cards in the wrong order can really screw me, but it's also has the highest potential, just like wiping my opponent out before they can really do anything. And so I think it's worth taking and making it work. I have a slight bit of late game in terms of being able to sack stuff to draw with the Vampiric Rites, and also some additional kinds of removal by... I wish I had a cut in this deck, but this is where we are. We're up against Luraren, wearing the zombie, face. Alright, I mean, we have our stuff. I can rat things out, I can porridge. I don't have a lot of kill spells here, but, you know, I can Vampiric Rites if I need to. So we'll start here. I think we just get the Vampiric Rites. No, we'll play Vampiric Rites. We can rat out on the following turn if we need to. Okay, great. We will porridge. We're just setting stuff up here. Prophetic Prism, nice and slow. Okay. We will Vermin. We need 2 more mana for this to be good. There's their... Oh. Really slow. Okay. We just want to get aggressive, right? So we're going to swing with both of these. If I cast this, it can attack this turn, but I think I'd rather cast the Sweet Tooth Witch, so we're just going to swing. Cast the Witch. I have a food. I don't have the mana to do much. I guess I can this into Rat Out as well to kill an X3 if I need to. I'm sure they're going to play some sort of blocker now. Okay, sure. Okay, that's a blocker. One that I can get rid of very easily. So we will do so. We will rat this thing out. Play the spear guard. And everybody attacks. I can also Bellowing Bruiser. If they play a big defender, that's what I'm swinging with. So, Twisted Fealty, eat this. Well, Wicked Roll will be attached to it. That'll be... you. Okay, let's go swinging. And then they're going to need a heck of a bit of defense to survive my next attack. Sure, get your food. They need two. They need a lot of defenders. That's a. Okay, sure. But that's still 3 attackers. Yeah, they didn't get there. So that's how this deck works. Extremely aggressive. I just needed 3 lands to just take my opponent down. That's the plan. Like, don't need the lands. Just get in there, kill. Of course, that means that my deck is fragile to flood. But hey, Magic the Gathering, everybody. You died when you flood, right? That's just how it is. All right. That was a good start. I think my opponent did stumble a little, and I definitely took advantage of that. A fast deck that takes advantage of a stumbling, value deck can get there, and that's certainly what I was doing. So, cool. All right, now we're just waiting to see if we get another opponent. Super low to the ground aggro. This is probably the lowest to ground aggro deck I've drafted in a very long time. It's like predominantly 1-drops. We're up against Strab. We're being matched up against a diamond player, so I guess good for us or bad for them. I don't know which one's truer, but yeah, this is fine. Starting with a veteran and then being able to play a Baronati and just like smashing a bit more, that seems all good. We get this, we swing. If they're slow enough, then I'll be able to... Okay. That's cool. They would definitely want to stop this from swinging. So, let's see. Swing. It's probably not worth swinging this into this just to trade that, so we'll play the Baronati. No attacks, though. The Nadi's definitely going to attack. Okay, sure. They're on a spells deck. A spells plan here. My job is just to take my opponent out before they can do anything. Unfortunately, this is not working out very well for me. Swing with this. I need lands. I've drawn the fat half of my deck. So let's see if I can draw the less fat half of my deck. Nope, that's not what I want. I can sack this if I need to, so we'll end the turn. I could probably make this bigger. That's probably the way to go. And we'll see. My opponent has a bunch of stuff. I don't want to sack anything if I don't have to. Okay. Twisted Fealty is not working for me. I do need that 3rd mana pretty badly here. We're going to swing with the Baronati. Come. And then end the turn. Yeah, they're getting all the value. They're on 3 colors, it looks like. Must have some good stuff for that to be good. Still not getting there. Okay. There it is, land number 3. That'll help. Probably get this going, but at this point I'm going to swing with both of my flyers. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's a mistake. We're gonna have to do this and leave the 1/1, and then I pump this. Yeah, I'll pump this. Take out both their flying blockers. And then I have the Fairy Dream Thief and this thing. I don't know. My opponent, I think, is gonna get past me because I'm just a little too slow to make good use of any of this. If we're in a racing situation, I'm happy to take the damage. So, no, they're scrying one though, so that's annoying. But yeah, if we're in a racing situation, I'm happy to take the damage. So, no blocks. Okay, we got this. So now I'm gonna swing with. Do I just steal this and it's swing? Or I guess I can just play that. No, this is just not gonna do anything. So we're gonna start with a witch, right? So okay, swing in the air, play the witch. We have one witch. We'll get another witch in the turn. I can always put this on one of these too, so that's helpful. Sentry. Okay. Yeah, getting through the ground is not going to be easy. Okay. Just getting the ground, gumming up the ground here. Okay. Let me see here. I think we swing with the Dream Thief again. I think attacking with this wouldn't have been bad, actually. Trading this for one of these is not the worst, but we'll just play this. Eat the food and start smashing, right? If I trade this for a bunch of stuff, that's fine. Yeah, tap me down. Okay, yeah. In the Pact of Aggressions, I'm okay with taking 4. I've already gained a bunch of life thanks to the Baronati, right? So this is fine. We're totally sacrificing this. Go. And we got another land. That's great. Do I need to cast anything? I think I steal the Tome Seeker. Steal this and attach to here. And then we'll go to combat. Swing with you and you and you and you. All these are fine. That's fine. That's a trade I'm happy to make. Okay, take a bunch of damage. Then end the turn. I'm gonna sack this and then play the witch. Okay, that's bad, but it's not the end. Okay, sure. I do not care. I am 100% on team. Okay, we're going to eat this. Drain my opponent. Hey, we got another red. Okay, so now we're gonna Twisted Fealty and steal their flyer. And put this on here again. And then we're gonna go swinging, and you and you and you will go swinging. Actually, I swing with everything. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, super aggressive. My opponent also flooded a bit, so that definitely didn't help them against a deck like mine. I just got the lead, and it was really hard for my opponent to put the brakes on me. So, hey, we got my win. So we're going to open some packs, and we'll call it a night here. But I feel pretty good about how this deck started. It's definitely the most aggressive deck that I have perhaps ever piloted. Here we go. Isildur's Fateful Strike. Yeah, I mean, a 4-mana destroy target creature is fine. I think that's at instant. Oh, you have to have a legendary creature, though. Ooh, I don't know if I want to take that first. I think I'm on Faramir or Dunland Kerbane as the pick here. I've chosen Faramir before. I think I still do that because his just what he offers is really, really good. He's also legendary, and that does matter at times. But Dunland Kerbane is certainly in the realm of being a pick, certainly. So I'm not sure. Probably one of these two, though. All right. Wilds of Eldraine. Like if I chose one, it would still be Faramir because Okay, this is easy. Like Virtue of Loyalty just outclasses everything here by like miles and miles. This is just a ridiculous bomb in limited, so don't even need to think about that one. We'll open one more. Then here we have Hilda, the Icy Crown. This is hard. I think Hilda has a lot of potential, but you do need to be able to tap your opponent's creatures somehow, and that's not easy to do necessarily. But I still think I take it. Yeah, I still think I take it and just try to make it work, because it is fun if you can make this work, right? So yeah, Hilda the Icy Crown is the pick there. And that is going to be it for me. Let me know what you thought about the draft and the games in the comments below. If you enjoyed this stream, hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of my streams, you can hit subscribe. This was Refresh. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.